you sure your tax expert is right for you? Switch to TurboTax Full Service. You'll be matched with a TurboTax expert and get real-time updates on
All I am is a man. I want the world in my hands. I hate the beach, but I stand in California with my toes in the sand. Use the sleeves of my sweater, let's have an adventure. Head in the clouds, but my gravity's centered. Touch my neck and I'll touch yours. You and those little high-waisted shorts. Oh, sometimes the silence guides the mind to move to a place so far away. The goosebumps start to raise the minute that my left hand meets your waist. And then I watch your face, put my finger on your tongue cause you love the taste, yeah. These hearts adore everyone the other beats hard is for. Inside this place is warm, outside it starts to pour. Coming down, one love, two mouths, one love, one house. No shirt, no blouse, just us, you find out. Nothing that we don't wanna tell you about, no, no, no. It's too cold. my left hand meets your waist. And then I watch his face, put my finger on your tongue, cause he loves the taste, yeah. These hearts adore everyone the other beats hard is for. Inside this place is warm, outside it starts to pour. Coming down, one love, two mouths, one love, one house. No shirt, no blouse, just us, you find out. Nothing that we don't wanna tell you about, no, no, no. Cause it's too cold.
One second you're tucking them in, the next, your heart's racing.
The police are on their way.
Until you remember, you're protected.
All I am is a man. I want the world in my hands. I hate the beach, but I stand in California with my toes in the sand. Use the sleeves of my sweater, let's have an adventure. Head in the clouds, but my gravity's centered. Touch my neck and I'll touch yours. You and those little high-waisted shorts. Oh, sometimes the silence guides the mind to move to a place so far away. The goosebumps start to raise the minute that my left hand meets your waist. And then I watch your face, put my finger on your tongue cause you love the taste, yeah. These hearts adore everyone the other beats hard is for. Inside this place is warm, outside it starts to pour. Coming down, one love, two mouths, one love, one house. No shirt, no blouse, just us, you find out. Nothing that we don't wanna tell you about, no, no, no. It's too cold.
Who's ready for a deal? Now you can order a footlong in the Subway app and get another for free. That's right, Subway Sub Club members, free! Get your favorite sub plus one. Subway, eat fresh, feel good.
Stop taking meeting notes and let ClickUp AI Note Taker do it for you. It allows you to focus on your meetings, not your notes. It captures everything, from action items to key decisions. And after every call, you get a clear summary. But where it really goes to the next level is that it's the only AI Note Taker that connects your meetings to the rest of your work. So stop stressing about taking notes and get the AI Note Taker that works for you. Get ClickUp AI Note Taker for your next meeting.
All I am is a man. I want the world in my hands. I hate the beach, but I stand in California with my toes in the sand. Use the sleeves of my sweater. Let's have an adventure. Head in the clouds, but my gravity centered. Touch my neck and I
engine is tight, I told him quit whining, I got it.
One nigga's bad, niggas cigarette is sicko. Looking at your fate, but you fake don't even fit, ho. So much fucking bigger, nigga, how am I big, bro? Say that you got shooters, I ain't even hear a click, though.
As long as I'm living, bitch, niggas just dying. Don't fret over pressure, I get to applying. I hop in the booth and I get to designing. I only see red like them kids from the shining. I only got here cause I didn't quit trying. My engine is tight, I told him quit whining. I gotta go get it, I gotta go get it, I gotta go get it.
Striking the pose, 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 striking the pose.
We have got to the point where literally anybody can build a fully working app without knowing how to code. This is Base 44. This is a first look at the current industry-leading AI app builder, and you wouldn't believe the kind of apps that people are creating. Smart nutrition apps, inventory trackers.
Please, let go of me. Please. No, I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry.
You have failed me for the last time.
I'm sorry, sir. I tried my best, but they were too strong and I messed it up. Please, just spare me, please.
No more excuses. You have failed the order one too many times. And when you fail the order slowly and slowly decays. The order is perfect, and I can't have you mess it up. Don't you see the society I've built? For all the people in the city, including you have failed me, and I am sick of it. You will fail me no more.
Rex, are you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine, Mom. I just had a bad dream.
Okay. You still need to go to school, though.
I know, Dad. I'm gonna get ready. Bye.
Bye.
Whoa! Ben, we talked about this. You can't keep sneaking up on me like this. I'm sorry, but listen, my mom bought me a new monkey block set. We gotta go build it after school.
I bet I'm down. Well, come on, let's go to school before we're late.
So, how was the game last night?
Not good. Our team lost. We lost by like 20 points.
Look, can you just please go? I rearranged everything, especially for you.
Everything's fine. It's just that the animatronic like scare me. I don't know why.
Look, I promise you, the animatronics can't hurt you. It's not like they can just walk off the stage. Under their feet is something called deadbolts, where we screw in their feet so they will not move whatsoever. Just try your best to make this fun, okay? You don't have to hang around them. I gotta do some extra work in the back, so. Alright everyone, pizza's here.
Wait, what?
Hey Jeremy, I got an idea to prank my brother. Follow me. Hey Evan, the Fredbear has a big birthday surprise for you.
Oh, Michael, please don't. No. But Evan. Driving down the. Oh crap. Music. Okay.
Huh? What? I'm good. Ugh.
No, elevator climb. It's not possible for me to. How is elevator climbing not possible? I just. Yeah. That is true. Elevator climbing is not It truly is a real keep getting echoes from my mic. Ring you, tag me.
I will.
I got a twin window. No. What the? The one tag away. Fast on Drogas. Not fast. So fast. I'm doing wheels. Look at that. Tag me. Wait! Tag me!
Are you trying to speak? What is? Dang.
Dude, glitch into the VLM. Right here.
Hold up, I have music. What? What?
Wait, what headset are you on?
Pico?
Hold up, wait, did you glitch into the VLM room?
Yeah. I'm VIM. Why? Why does it matter that I'm VIM?
No, because you're on Steam.
I'm not on Steam. What do you mean?
Look, see, I have it.
Look, I'm in my Oculus menu. I'm not on Steam.
You're on Pico 4 Steam. You're on Pico 4 Steam.
And you're on Steam and you have VIM.
Yeah, because I glitched into the room.
I didn't glitch though.
Oh, okay, I see what you did it standing. Yeah.
It'll let me in.
Am I fast on ground, bro? I'm like really interested.
I'm live streaming right now. Yeah, I am.
That's crazy. Is my mic good or bad?
Decent. I mean, I just threw my controller.
I keep getting echoes. Like, I don't know how to fix that.
I don't have echo at all.
It's like really loud too.
Can you teach me how to branch better?
Under branch or?
No, like normally branch. I've spent like 3 years of me playing this game on like normal branches. Ah, my dog's in here.
Did you play in for 3 years?
Like, this is my normal branching. I've spent 2 years branching and 3 not branching.
That's kind of good, actually.
Not that good.
I'm not even. I'm not that good on TV.
I'm trash.
I'm better on it. I just jumped to some branches, but this is awesome.
Here, bro. Which one's faster, doing this? Or doing?
Me running. Yeah, doing that.
To me, this is faster.
Where are you?
I'm over here trying to tag Black.
Where is he?
Do you know how to flick tag?
Competitive! We're competitive.
This doesn't work anymore.
It's patched. This is competitive. Yeah. You either have to use tagging or something else.
Me, super undercover hacker, monkey man, and I hope you know exactly who I am, and I just want to come out with something. I am your bottom, I am the president of the and all the sponsors, helping school done. I appreciate all the support, and actually the video I have is down to be because I am really persistent in this company to make sure I survive because I serve with no active and the show stays drive the really posting some promotional videos every year. I appreciate the support lots to do. I'm rocking and I love listening to you guys on the comment. Hashtag rock with me. Thank you so much for supporting my channel over the many years, and I will see you guys in the next one. Everybody, see you.
It's Joe Biden. I'm such a big fan. It's Joe Biden.
Hey. Searching up this kid's name. Yeah?
Who?
Why? Why?
Why are we
No, Livy! Livy, I'm live streaming. Why?
Tag me again. Tag me again. Tag me again.
Oh!
Tag me again.
Oh, you. This. Oh.
I tagged you. Black, stop running. Black,
You really do that.
Somebody stop using the mouse, please. I tagged you. Why? I tagged you. But can't somebody teach me how to play? Like, Loki.
I got you. I got you.
Alright. I want to learn how to walk. I already know how to run. I want to know how to do it. So am I supposed to like turn my whole so like I'm not supposed to just go straight up like this. I'm supposed to bend my side, put it
3,
sideways.
2,
And then just
1.
Yo, you come here. You. That's not how you walk.
Where are we going?
That's not how you do walks. Come here. I'm gonna teach you to actually. You wanna look. Normally people do this, right? They try to do this. They try to do this. They try to do this. That's not gonna work.
If you don't listen, then Fredbear won't give you your present.
We're playing in the sand.
If you plan to bring me to the animatronics, I'll tell Dad. You really think I give a flying fuck what Dad says? He's too focused on his animatronic shit anyway. Oh, Evan, I think it's time for Fredbear to tell you his message. No! I don't want to go, please! No! No! No!
I wonder.
Please, I want
Love Roblox? Earn Roblox digital gift cards with Microsoft Rewards. Sign up for Microsoft Rewards and earn points for your everyday activities when you search on Bing, play on Xbox, and use other Microsoft products. Get started today.
Taxes was chasing updates. Now Taxes is a TurboTax expert, doing it all for you, so you can chase this feeling. Now this is Taxes. Intuit TurboTax.
Sir, I don't think your son's gonna make it. His heartbeat is very faint. Even if he does survive, kid will have permanent brain damage. Pressure of the animal.
You're broken. I will fix you.
Sir, your other son is waiting for you in the waiting room. I think it's your time to go now. Let me know if you guys need anything. Sorry for your loss.
Is he okay? Is he okay? Is he okay? You're the one who caused all this! You're the one who damaged our family! Look what you did to your brother! You and your stupid little fucking friend caused all of this! I don't want you ever in this family ever again! I wish you fucking run away and die in a hole for all I care! I'm sorry, but it's your fucking animatronics that made that glitch happen. He would be living right now. You know what? You know what? Pack your bags. I never want to see you in my fucking house again. You are a disgrace to the family. Now let's go.
You know what you're gonna do, Michael? Pack your stuff and get out of my house. You're a disgrace to this family. Never come back here. Ever since your son died, we've been losing customers, employees, and you have done nothing to help this company. I see how it is. You're fired. Get out. This is my company now.
Where are the animatronics? They're right over there on the stage. Okay, thank you. Go have fun.
Hey, Charlie!
Yeah?
We have some candy out back. You want some?
Yeah, sure. I love candy.
Hey, follow me! Alright, Charlie, the candy's right through there!
Okay, thank you.
No!
Guys, I don't see any candy out here. It's raining and it's cold. Guys? Guys? Guys, it's locked.
What have I done? I gotta get out of here.
Where's Fritz? Last time I saw him, he was it, but he's probably running from Cassidy. I think he's over there. Alright, let's go.
Oh, Gabriel. I heard you like Freddy. That would be a great fit for you. What have I done? I don't know what I'm gonna do with these bodies. Wait a second. I know exactly what to do.
This week only at Papa John's. Buy any large pizza at regular menu price, get a large one topping free.
I know most of you already know this, but something is really wrong with liberals.
I think marriage is legalized slavery.
You do?
Yes, I do.
Say more, because if I'm thinking about slavery and I'm thinking about marriage, there are two different images that come
Absolutely
into my head.
not. I don't think, I don't know how you don't.
I think marriage is absolute slavery. I see how she got there. Being married to her would feel like slavery to anyone, I'm sure, but it's okay, Leslie. Good news. I don't think anyone wants to be married to you anyway. Welcome back to Sarah Gonzalez Unfiltered. I am Sarah Gonzalez. You can find me at Sarah Gonzalez TX all over social media, as well as AmericanBeautyBySarah.com. Go stock up on your beauty supplies, AmericanBeautyBySarah.com. So this shouldn't be a surprise to you. America is obviously the best country in the world. We've come very close to losing that several times, but so far we haven't. We still are the greatest country in the world. There's not even like a close second when you really think about it. And because of that, it just creates this animosity from other countries who either want to take us down or want to leech off of the great resources that we have here. And so because of that, because we are the greatest country in the world, because we offer all of, the American dream, we offer innovation, we offer wealth, we offer all of these things. And I know you guys are like, oh, well, we're not doing so hot at the gas station every time I go fill up my car. I get it. But comparatively speaking, obviously, it's us. We're like cream of the crop. And because of that, we're under assault from multiple different fronts. You've got the Islamic invasion. You've got the H-1B situation. And the H4, you've got all of the ways that people are flocking here to this country. You've got Iran, who literally wants death to America, and also China. Yes, China might actually be one of the biggest threats because they're just like this, it's like the sleeping tiger that's crouching in the grass. Nobody sees them. Nobody sees them coming. Everyone wants to talk about all of these other issues we always want to talk about. And again, my investigation's heavily leaning into H-1Bs, but I need for you guys to understand they are one of the biggest threats to us overall. And the scariest thing about it is that they're using our own constitution to destroy us. You may be wondering what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the issue that everyone's talking about today, birthright citizenship. Birthright citizenship. That amendment to the Constitution has been misinterpreted for over 100 years, abused, and now our enemies are trying to use it to infiltrate our country and take over. Period. Now, as I'm sure you probably know, President Trump has been trying to fix this loophole and limit who can get birthright citizenship. Last year, The left melted down. Oh, he was being such a meanie and it was so racist. He issued the executive order attempting to end automatic birthright citizenship. And I just want to remind you guys why we had to go this far. Because as it stands right now, illegals can come straight across the border and plop, out plops a children's, and that child then gets citizenship. That's crazy. And I'm going to explain to you how it's actually being abused in far more cases than just an illegal walking across the border, plopping out a kid, and then being able to have the kid here. And then oftentimes they stay, So because this was happening in mass, President Trump is trying to right the ship. He's trying to course correct, but as with everything that he tries to course correct, the left has to fight him at every turn. And so now the case made its way up to the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court is hearing arguments over his challenge date. We're just hearing it today. And President Trump actually, it's so important to the president that he became the first president to attend arguments at the Supreme Court. He went and listened in for 90 minutes this morning. Now, I don't know if that was more of a show of just I'm watching you. I am paying attention. This is very important to me. I don't think it would matter with these weenies that are there. There's 2 that are solid and the rest of them are but with this case, it all comes down to the interpretation of the 14th Amendment. All right. This is what was heavily debated today. Now, the 14th Amendment, Section 1, says all persons born or naturalized in the United States and subject to the jurisdiction thereof are citizens of the United States and of the state wherein they reside. Now, you have to pay attention to the phrase "and subject to the jurisdiction thereof," because this is a central part of this argument. This is where all of this debate is happening. So it's stating if they're not subject to the jurisdiction of the United States, which when they went back and looked at the original meaning of this, you have allegiance to another foreign power, you shouldn't get given automatic citizenship. And I want to play for you Justice Alito, on this particular issue today.
Not subject to any foreign power is pretty straightforward. So let me give you these examples. A boy is born here to an Iranian father who has entered the country illegally. That boy is automatically an Iranian national at birth. And he has a duty to provide military service to the Iranian government. Is he not subject to any foreign power? What I said about a boy born to an Iranian father is true of children born here to parents who are nationals of other countries. If I'm correct, it's true to a child who's born here to Russian parents. It's true to a child who's born here to Mexican parents. They're automatically citizens or nationals of those countries and have a duty of military service. It sure seems like that makes them subject to a foreign power.
That's a guy who has a whole lot of common sense, but I don't know, guys. It's not, to me, listening to the clips that were coming out, because listen, I can't just sit around and listen to Supreme Court hearings all day. So I relied on the people who can to provide these clips that kind of signaled where these justices were lying on the matter with, you can kind of tell that with their line of questioning. And I've got concerns on this one. The Supreme Court has the opportunity to course correct this, but they just don't seem like they are on board. Especially the Chief Justice, John Roberts. He seems like he is a little skeptical on that argument.
You obviously put a lot of weight on subject to the jurisdiction thereof. But the examples you give to support that strike me as very quirky. Children of ambassadors, children of enemies during a hostile invasion, children on warships. And then you expand it to the whole class of illegal aliens are here in the country. I'm not quite sure how you can get to that big group from such tiny and sort of idiosyncratic examples?
There are those sort of narrow exceptions for ambassador foreign public ships. Tribal lineage is an enormous one that they were very focused on in the debates as well. But what I do is I invite the court to look at the intervening step, which is the enactment of the Civil Rights Act of 1866. And there they didn't say subject to the jurisdiction thereof. There it says not subject to any foreign power. Now, if you go back to Blackstone and Calvin's case, they say it does not matter if you are subject to any foreign power. If you are born in the king's domains, you have this indefeasible duty of allegiance to the king at any time. What does that mean, subject to the jurisdiction thereof? And he says, it means not owing allegiance to anybody else. That is what it means.
I don't have the confidence in John Roberts. I don't have the confidence in Amy Coney Barrett. I don't have the confidence in Gorsuch or Kavanaugh. I just don't. They're too milquetoast. They've gotten a couple things right, but I just don't have the confidence that they're going to make the right decision here. Another person I just have no confidence in whatsoever on literally anything, not just being a Supreme Court justice, but like tying her shoes, is the DEI hire Ketanji Brown Jackson, because she just seems to be confused by this whole issue in general. Like, she doesn't even understand who would be eligible for citizenship or not. She is on the struggle bus.
How does this work? Are you suggesting that when a baby is born, people have to have documents, present documents? Is this happening in the delivery room? How are we determining when or whether a newborn child is a citizen of the United States? So are we bringing pregnant women in for depositions? What are we doing to figure this out?
How does this work? I feel like is probably her most often uttered phrase. Like, I think that she probably says it up to 50 plus times a day. How does this work? How does this, coffee maker, how does this work? How does this work? Not quite sure how she got her law degree, quite sure how she got on the Supreme Court, which was, of course, DEI, Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. So it's just, this isn't a hard issue. This is not a hard issue. It is not a hard issue that it would become national suicide. It has been national suicide to just let anyone come in and have a baby and just become a citizen of our country. Like, that's an industry, actually. That's an industry. I don't know if you guys know this, we are one of the few countries on the planet that allow that to happen. Most countries don't have it, okay? On this, the green and the brown countries, parents either must be legal residents or have been born in the country. That's like, why are we doing this? Why are we doing this? This is stupid. Of course we don't have to just allow someone citizenship because they were born on our soil. That is dumb. That is national suicide. And by the way, let me give you just a little history lesson about the 14th Amendment, because this is what it all comes down to. It was ratified in 1868. And the obvious purpose, when you look back at history, was to make sure that freed slaves and their children would have citizenship protection. That's what was happening at the time. That's why it was written that way. That's why it was even put in there at all. That's why. That's the only reason. Now, 30 years later, it got misinterpreted in a Supreme Court decision. It's the same thing with like Roe versus Wade. It's like, okay, I get it. It took us 50 years to undo that. It was quite obvious that it was a bad decision. It was a wrong decision. And it was like, everyone was just like, but it's case law now. It's case precedent now. Now this is the law of the land. Well, what happens when they get it wrong? The entire amendment exists to aim for guidance for freed slaves and their children. That's it. Unfortunately, I'll tell you about the story of Wong Kim Ark. He was born in San Francisco, and his parents were Chinese citizens here legally. Now, he went for a trip to China, and he tried to come back in, and he wasn't allowed in. They didn't let him in, so he took his case to the Supreme Court, and that was the first decision to allow the children of aliens to automatically become naturalized citizens. Now, it's obviously like interesting that it gets traced back to this Chinese man, because this is the case. Take you back to China. You didn't know why I was talking about that. I'm doing the Trump weave. Okay. Let me weave it back in. This is actually allowing China to take over with birth tourism. I just said earlier, this is an industry. This is an industry. People are intentionally flying to the United States so they can have their babies here. They're becoming citizens, and then they can go back and they can float around. They can go back to China. They can come here. They can just do whatever they want. China is the biggest culprit of this, actually. Watch.
In China alone, we have identified more than 1,000 birth tourism companies that are almost exclusively focused on the United States. Our federal government does not track this information because there is no centralized collection of information on the nationality of parents who are giving birth. China, however, has done estimates themselves, and the numbers are eye-popping. The Chinese government gave an estimate a few years ago. Their estimate was that on average, 50,000 Chinese citizens a year were giving birth in the United States or at U.S. territories like Saipan. If you do the math, if you look at the ramping up of this activity over the last 13 years, and you take the ballpark estimates, you are looking at roughly 1 million quote unquote U.S. citizens who are being raised in the People's Republic of China today. If you look at the websites of these birth tourism companies, they will tell you who is hiring them. These are not political dissidents. These are military officers, people from the Ministry of Propaganda, people that are high-ranking officials in the Chinese Communist Party. In other words, these are part of the CCP establishment.
That's a little alarming, wouldn't you say? That's a little terrifying, I would say. That is a little... Listen, we can talk all damn day, and I know the very obvious response to any conversation about birthright citizenship are all of the illegal Hispanics that are coming over and popping out babies, and then the baby... I get it, but I'm just saying, I think while we're having that conversation, we should also be having the conversation about these Chinese kids that are getting born here and go back to their communist country and then get indoctrinated by the CCP, and then they can just pop back over for a trip. They can influence our country, they can infiltrate, they can spy. Let me give you this. Manchurian generation ballot flood. More than 1 million Chinese with U.S. citizenship could vote in 2030 elections. More than 1 million Chinese who have been influenced by the CCP, allegedly, presumably, I would say, could vote in the 2030 elections. It's not even just pregnant people coming here. This is an intentional act. They are operating Chinese-run surrogacy firms and schemes as well.
Some of these guys are really scaling it up and creating basically an army of people that are going to be U.S. citizens being raised in China. And we found, and I report this in the book, that just in Southern California, we found 107 Chinese-owned surrogacy businesses that are offering these services in China to come to the United States and have this done. So that's a problem that we don't even know the scale of.
Guys, what's so infuriating about this is like the United States, for being the greatest superpower, it's like we're just asleep at the wheel on this. China is always 20 steps ahead of us. Like they're just doing it right in front of our faces, and we're like, well, I don't know, they probably mean well, I don't know, whatever. No, these people are carrying this out on a massive scale. Let me give you this headline. The Chinese billionaires having dozens of U.S.-born babies via surrogate. Video game executive Zhu Bo? How do you say that? X-U. Zhu? Shu? Shubo? Shubo said to have more than 100 children and other elites build mega families, testing citizenship laws and drawing on nannies, IVF, and legal firms set up to help them. Like, this is like, I don't know. I know I heard, utterances, just quiet whispers of Jeffrey Epstein wanting to do this. He wanted to like create a bunch of children with his, sperm. A bunch of surrogates. He wanted like a little army of children. I don't know. He didn't turn out to be a very good guy, is all I'm saying. Like, This is a problem. This is national suicide to allow this to happen. The Supreme Court ruled the wrong way the first time. They changed everything. They changed the game with a bad ruling. It can be changed back. We have gone so far outside the reach of what they intended back in the 1800s. It's not even like, I wish like we had the technology to just, go back in time and ask the founding fathers questions about like what they meant by the things that they wrote and how poorly it's been misrepresented. It is just so far outside the scope of what its original intention was. And one person who understands that is President Trump. I want to play President Trump on this.
Because I have listened to this argument for so long, and this is not about Chinese billionaires or billionaires from other countries who all of a sudden have 75 children or 59 children in one case or 10 children becoming American citizens. It is the craziest thing I've ever seen. It's been so badly handled by legal people over the years. If you look at the original birthright citizenship papers, they all happened right after the Civil War. The reason was it had to do with the babies of slaves. And hopefully it's going to say, because our country is being scammed. We're getting all of these people. They're selling the rights to them. People are making a big living, getting hundreds of thousands and even millions of dollars from bringing people in and saying, congratulations, your whole family is going to be a citizen of the United States of America.
He gets it. He gets it. Does the Supreme Court? We'll find out. I don't have a whole lot of faith in that. And the idea that someone can come into my country illegally and scam my system and create a little citizen it's like insane. It's actually insane. So here's hoping. But if you'd like to make sure someone in your life has a history lesson, make sure to send this show to them. And also, while you're at it, smash the like button and subscribe. Comment, let us know what you think about this particular issue. And before we go, I want to tell you about a new show from my friends Stu and Dave. You guys know them. They've been on the network. They're launching a new show called Stu and Dave Do America, and there's been a war brewing between their show and Pat Gray's show. They've had this promo code war. I don't know if you guys saw it. Watch.
It has begun. The discount wars have.
Mr. Stu and Dave think they're so special with their deal.
With their 40.
I think not.
That's ancient history.
Promo code PAT41.
They've heard Pat Gray's exclusive promo code. What they don't have over at Pat Gray is the discount code that gives you $42 off.
Oh. Well, guess what I have for you guys? I have $45 off. So if you want to check out Stu and Dave Do America, it launches April 6th. I'm just saying use my promo code because I get the credit for it. Sarah 45, $45 off. These guys, they think that they've got, listen, come to your girl Sarah, blazetv.com/Sarah. Use code Sarah45 for $45 off. In your face, boys. So obviously, when we voted for a Trump 2.0 presidential term, part of that vote was, let's return to some law and order. Let's actually lock up criminals. Let's actually make them feel the pain of their crimes rather than, making the victims the crimes. And you have like Daniel Penny being thrown into, like, the innocent people were getting jailed and imprisoned and the criminals were just let out on the streets. And by and large, America was like, we don't like that. We don't like that. We had all of this waste, fraud, and abuse. It wasn't just the violent criminals, but it was just crime in and of itself. You've got all of this fraud happening. You've got all of this abuse happening. Let's get the criminals carrying these crimes out. And they should have serious repercussions for them. If they're citizens, they should be imprisoned for a very long time. They should get the book thrown at them. If they're not citizens, get them the hell out of my country. Like, this isn't hard. That's not like there's nothing hard about this, which is why it's so infuriating to read you this next story. Let me give you the headline. Minnesota fraud. Man sentenced to 1 year, 1 day in Feeding Our Future scheme. This is Abdul Ali stole over $3 million in fraudulent reimbursements in the Feeding Our Future scheme. And this Somali pirate personally pocketed at least $129,000. $129,000 of your taxpayer dollars over in Minnesota. He was just like, that's mine now. And I'm just saying, before I go on, I would like to just say maybe we shouldn't be importing pirates. Maybe that's I feel like their whole vibe is like to like plunder and loot and steal. And I just feel like importing them is probably a bad idea. I think that we should just stop. I think that Representative Brandon Gill's idea to just have a moratorium on importing any more Somalians should be a really easy gig. But the judge that took his case doesn't agree with me. The judge does not agree with me because do you know why? The guy said he was sorry. He said, I'm sorry. He said, I'm sorry. And also because she was committed to combating racism. Yes. Racism. It must be racism to actually look at someone and look at the crimes that they did and what somehow like factor race into that. It actually has nothing to do with race, lady. And so you think when you see something like that, the judge was committed to combating racism. You're like, oh, it must be some, rogue Democrat appointed judge. Like, I'm sure this is an Obama or a Biden judge. No, it's more depressing than that. It's Judge Nancy Brazel, who was appointed by President Donald Trump. And the recommended sentence was 2.5 years. But she said, no, hold on. He's got black skin and he said sorry. He said sorry. Did he return the money? I'm sure not, but he said sorry. And he didn't mean it because he's a Somalian pirate. He's literally a fraudster. He's literally a scammer. Do you think maybe you're being scammed when he says sorry? No. This judge says no because racism or something. By the way, she also gave another fraudster 6 months in jail. That's it. Just 6 months. And I'm just wondering, what are we doing here? The DA can, come up with a case and everyone can do their jobs. The law enforcement can actually arrest these people. The people in charge of presenting the case can present the case and you can do everything in your power. And if those cases are just going to go to these bullshit judges who are just going to let them go with a slap on the wrist, what is the point of all of this? What is the point of Nick Shirley going out there and getting all of this Somalian fraud on tape, whether it be, the hospices or the daycares or whatever? Why is Nick Shirley has to have 24/7 security now? Nick Shirley is responsible for paying for 24/7 security because his life is being threatened so often because he's out there exposing this fraud. Why should he do that? Why am I doing that? We have to pay for security every time we go out. Why are any of us doing all of this? We're going out there. We're doing the heavy lifting. We're doing the work to expose it. Law enforcement is doing their jobs to actually arrest these people. Why are any of us doing this if these people just get minimal sentences, just get a slap on the wrist? They just get to say, sorry, I'm sorry. I didn't think about the people who were paying this money that was actually going to me. I didn't think about it. I'm sorry. What are we doing here, guys? So Judge Nancy, whatever the hell your name is, you should be impeached. You should be impeached. You should not be a judge. You should not be a judge. We're not interested in soft sentences. We're not interested in slaps on the wrist. Criminals need to understand the full force of the law, and then they might think twice, They might think twice before they commit all of this fraud. All right. With that, we'll be right back. Something that is very obvious to anyone who, I would say to anyone who's paying attention, but it's actually to anyone like with eyeballs, is that Christians are under attack in today's culture. Like, it's it feels very dark, actually, at times. You've got all of this anti-Christian, mindset that can be found all way too comfortable, putting it into all different, societal streams. Like, you've got it in politics, very obviously. Like, there may be actual demons in Congress. I'm not sure. You've got it in the media, and you got it in sports. You've got it sports can't just be left alone, right? They can't just. I agreed with Ann Coulter when she said to LeBron James, just shut up and, play basketball. What did she say to him? Shut up and dribble. That's what she said. Just shut up and dribble. I'm not interested in, we don't need to talk about Christianity. We don't need to talk about politics. I just want sports to be sports. But unfortunately, it can't be. It can't be. And if you want proof of that, look no further than what happened to the NBA player and born-again Christian Jaden Ivey. Chicago Bulls ditched Jaden Ivey for slamming the NBA's unrighteous celebration of Pride Month. So the Bulls released a statement saying that Jaden Ivey was waived. He was no longer needed. He was no longer needed due to conduct detrimental to the team. Now, that probably has you asking, whoa, what in the world did he say? Did he just go off the reservation? Did he say something extremely offensive? Did he use a slur? And I just want you to listen to what he said, and you tell me what is controversial about this statement.
They proclaim Pride Month and the NBA. They proclaim it. They show it to the world. They say, come join us for Pride Month, to celebrate unrighteousness. They proclaim it on the billboards. They proclaim it in the streets. Unrighteousness. So how is it that one can't speak righteousness?
Yeah, no, that's the end. You were waiting for the actual controversial moment, the actual detrimental conduct. I know you were waiting for that. No, that was actually it. That was it. He just preached his faith and the truth, and they determined that that was, you can't say that. You can't say that. Which, by the way, I just have to say how gross it is that all of these sports teams with all of these masculine men are like, we love gays. Shut up. Shut up. I can almost guarantee you many of those men, because I know that it is dominated by black males, and I know that socially, I understand the black community still votes Democrat, but most black families are not about that. I would have to imagine that probably the majority of those players don't like it at all, but somehow we're going through the motions and the ownership has to do it and everyone has to pretend like they really love the gays, which, is kind of ironic that is extremely gay and retarded for them to even do in the first place. Oh, we have to write, check the checkbox to make sure that we had a Pride Month, Pride Week, Pride Year, Pride Life. So he called out the Chicago Bulls, Jaden Ivey, for dropping him and, really called out the woke mob trying to cancel him, the mainstream media bashing him for simply expressing Christian views. You're not allowed to do that. You're not allowed to, if you're Christian, no. Now, Muslims can actually infiltrate all of your spaces and just make you hear their ugly prayer call 5 times a day. Muslims actually can do whatever they want. If you're Christian, no, you're not allowed. So the mainstream media bashing Jaden Ivey, let me give you this one. Jaden Ivey lost his mind and then his job. He lost his mind. He lost his mind forever saying that it is unrighteous to proclaim something that is clearly against the Christian faith. This is where we're at. This is where we're at. And it is all demonic. It's all totally demonic. Now, I will give a shout out to some Christian athletes that are coming to his defense. We have Patriots running back Travion Henderson, who cited a Bible verse that supports his viewpoints. This is what I'm telling you. All of these black men are actually very conservative when it comes to this issue. He said, "Blessed are those who are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven." Matthew 5:10. So shout out to him for having Jaden Ivey's back. But when you go and look at the NBA, I mean, again, just shut up and dribble. Please, for the love of God. I don't need to hear your social justice agendas. I don't need to hear it. Like, the NBA and these teams don't need to be an entire leg of political activism disguised as like basketball teams. Nobody wants that anymore. Nobody wants that. And I feel like it got even worse during COVID. If you recall, they had these like political messages that they could put on their jerseys. And so they had, report, NBA approves list of social justice messages for jerseys. And some of the phrases that they had, I mean, it was just so agonizing. So agonizing. Now, they weren't, "I love gays." It was not "I love gays." It was not, entrance and exit, not exit only. Like, it was not, they were not leaning into that. It wasn't like girls can be boys and boys can be girls. It was, the same tired, stupid rhetoric, but just on different subjects. Black Lives Matter. That was the whole big thing during COVID. Black Lives Matter. This was right after George Floyd. I can't breathe. Liberation. Say her name. It was, what's her face? Breonna Taylor? I think that was her name. I can't say it. I've forgotten it. Sarah Gonzalez might have not said her name, and I'm sure they will try to cancel me for that. Respect us, which is like, this is like the meme, like, "Ma'am, this is a Wendy's. Sir, this is a Wendy's." Like, what? Like, respect you. Okay. Like, we're watching your game. You're making millions of dollars. I don't really know what you mean by that. Respect us. Like, they had all of these gay slogans. They weren't leaning into the gay theme, but the slogans were still gay. And so you had all of these messages that they were allowed. That was not detrimental conduct. It was not detrimental conduct to, respect us, say her name, liberation, which again is very ironic to have a black man making millions of dollars voluntarily. Like, he's there voluntarily. He's making all the money. This is not slave labor. And somehow he needs to complain about being liberated. But those messages, not detrimental. Not detrimental conduct, not detrimental messaging, not detrimental viewpoints. But, Christian-based messages go too far. That goes too far. Not to mention, by the way, the NBA employs players with a history of violence. They still are allowed to play in the league. I'll just give you a few. Charlotte Hornets player Miles Bridges, charged with one felony count of injuring a child's parent following a domestic violence incident in 2022. He got a 30-game suspension, but he's still playing today. He's still in it. So you can injure someone in a domestic violence incident. That's not detrimental conduct to the NBA. Kevin Porter Jr., guilty to misdemeanor assault and pleaded guilty to misdemeanor assault and harassment charges following an incident with his former girlfriend. He got suspended for 4 games. So he was way luckier than Miles Bridges. He was way luckier. But you know what? He's still playing in the league as well. So the NBA is totally fine with violence. It's totally fine with assaulting women. That does not rise to the level of detrimental conduct. I mean, you'll get a slap on the wrist, but you're still in the league. You're still in the league. But if you're Jaden Ivey and you are saying that celebrating Pride Month is unrighteous, that's it. That's all you said. You didn't hit anyone. You didn't beat your girlfriend. You didn't get the cops called on you. You don't have a rap sheet. Okay? But you can say that and you're done. You're toast. You are done. The NBA, many others, but the NBA hates Christianity And I'm just not going to be gaslit into thinking otherwise. I'm just not. All right. Want to thank our sponsor this segment. I say this all the time. They're coming for your kids. Like, we literally see it every day. All of the indoctrination in schools, they are pushing this anti-Western garbage. And, you know, a lot of parents are asleep to it. But according to Dr. Michael Youssef, it's part of something a lot bigger. He's got this new book out. It's called An Unholy Alliance. Guys, I have been talking about this topic. It is a topic that is very important to me. I go across the country and I speak at political, like, Republican events. And I'm like, you guys need to be paying attention to this. Pay attention to the partnership between radical progressivism and political Islam. These are two ideologies that when you look back, they're actually supposed to oppose each other, but they both share the same common goal, dismantling Western Christian civilization. And here's the important part for parents. The book doesn't just explain what's happening. He lays out a 6-point action plan with real practical ways to protect young minds from this growing indoctrination. And if you really want to understand what's happening, go get your copy of An Unholy Alliance by Dr. Michael Youssef today at Amazon or wherever books are sold. All right, there's, you know, a handful of things that the internet is good for, obviously. There's cat memes. There's raccoon videos, which I will have you know, I watch a lot. Like, Stephen, what is my algorithm anytime I open up my Instagram?
It's just basically animal videos and dogs and cats and
makeup.
Awesomes and
that's it. It's just like, it's like crazy cat videos, raccoons, possums, you know, some lipstick and cat memes. But the other thing that the internet is really good for are videos of liberal losers. So we just thought, like, sometimes we have so much that we're like, let's just get a nice little roundup of liberal losers, just like being losers. And I would be remiss if I didn't start with everyone's least favorite power bottom, Don Lemon. Oh, he has never met he didn't like. Anyway, I censored myself. He seems to be hinting, I don't know, you guys tell me. He seems to be hinting at a potential run for president.
Look, if I wanted to, I know people are going to think I'm crazy. This is going to be the headline and people are going to laugh about it. I think I could be president of the United States. I could definitely run this country better than Donald Trump. As an independent, though, there would be a hard time for me to run for anything because, you know, the way the system is set up, I'd have to choose a side.
Right.
And so, you know, I probably would have to become a Democrat.
He'd have to become a Democrat. He would have to become a Democrat. That is hilarious. I mean, I'm an independent. I've always been so totally unbiased, just down the line, by the book. This criminal whose only accomplishment is like terrorizing churchgoers thinks for 1 second that he could be president. But here's the thing, Don. I thought you hated the idea of a criminal as president.
Are you out of your mind? You're the sleazebag. Donald Trump, you are a sleazebag. You're convicted. You're a criminal because this is a criminal president.
You had someone who had multiple criminal counts and found guilty on multiple criminal counts. And you name them
Wheels are
person
turning.
of the year? Is this a joke? Did we get something wrong? Did someone scam us? Are we sure about this, producers?
Power bottom Don 2028. I can see the campaign signs now. I would say that he could be America's first gay president, but we did have Barack Obama, so I can't. Now, moving on, we haven't heard from Nancy Pelosi in a while, who is now apparently throwing around conspiracy theories saying that voting machines, you guys, it's those mean Republicans who are going to hack the voting machines, according to Nancy Pelosi.
We always have concerns, but with this president and these Republicans who have no commitment to the rule of law and doing things the appropriate way, we're ready. We have to be on guard as to what they may try to do to the technology. They may try to creep into the technology and create a false count.
Oh, Interesting, because back in my day, if you even mentioned that voting machines could be hacked, you would be sued into oblivion. So it's a very interesting turn of events to hear Nancy Pelosi admit that that was possible. I was reliably informed that you shall not even utter those words lest you be sued. Now, I don't even know how liberals reach some of the conclusions that they reach. Like, I get it. It's probably a mix of the retardation and the, food dyes and the chemicals and the drugs and the vaccines. I'm just saying, I probably could think the fluoride in the water, I probably could figure it's a combination. It's a loose combination of a lot of these factors. But former SNL cast member Leslie Jones, she, in all her brilliance, decided that marriage is slavery, as I mentioned earlier.
I think marriage is legalized slavery.
You do?
Yes, I do.
Say more, because if I'm thinking about slavery and I'm thinking about marriage, there are two different images that come into my
Absolutely
head.
not. I don't know how you don't. A man is, especially if he's expecting you to be a trad wife, he might as well pull out a whip.
If you expect me to be a trad
and
wife.
a chain.
Wow. So there are young people watching who might be wanting to get married. What would you say to them?
Don't
get married.
No.
What a miserable bitch. Obviously, trad wives, the trade-off is that their husbands are out working and they get to stay home. It's actually a total blessing. Like, women love that if they are in a position where they are able to do that. But I'm not even convinced that Leslie Jones is a woman after hearing her speak. So maybe that's why she doesn't quite get it. Liberals, as I mentioned, the retardation problem. This was one of my favorite clips from the week. There was someone who went out and interviewed people talking about they were protesting the Iran war. And obviously we have this ongoing discussion about who gets to control the Strait of Hormuz. And, when it's shut down, it causes total chaos. And so there was someone out there trolling these libs, and it was actually one of the most beautiful things. Watch.
Isn't it a little bit homophobic that we're so focused on the Straits of Hormuz and not the gates of Hormuz?
Yes, I agree. Yes, for sure.
Why do you think they're willing to leave the gates of Hormuz behind?
I think it's just historically, gays have always been very discriminated against, which is wrong on so many levels.
Even in war.
Yeah, even in war. It just takes more reform in government, obviously, and then also educating society.
I just feel like if we're going to go in there, we can't leave the gay people behind. I don't think we should go in there at all, but if we're going to, the gates of Hormuz, we could turn it into Fire Island.
For sure.
For sure. Yeah, totally, for sure. I think we should really educate society. We should educate them. Yeah, girl, you need some education. I hope you're speaking about yourself. Now, let me get to this last one really quickly. This is, you'll notice, I'm not even going to tell you what race. I'll let you figure it out yourself. He won't go inside Trader Joe's because there's too many white people.
So I'm trying to go grocery shopping in Trader Joe's, and I can see inside through the entrance, and there's so many white people. There's so many and I feel out of place, and I'm not going inside.
He looked pretty white to me. He looked pretty white to me. I don't think that that's why you would look or feel out of place, sir. I don't if I'm going for reasons why you always stick out like a sore thumb, I'm not thinking that it's your race. Is all I'm saying. Now at Trader Joe's, that's like the hippie commune. So maybe he fits in there, but I'm thinking that's not why you always feel out of place, sir, Shim.
Fazbear's Pizzeria, looking for night guard, call here. Hello?
Hello, this is Henry Smith, Fazbear's manager. Are you calling about the night shift?
Yeah.
That's splendid. Can I get your full legal name and age, please?
Michael Afton, 30 years old.
Afton? Wait, aren't you Williams' kid?
Used to be.
Oh, right. I'm sorry, kid. Let's get past this. Come meet me today at 7 p.m. I'll explain more about the job. We're at Fazbear's Entertainment.
Alright. See you there. Alright. I guess it's time. Oh, hey, Michael. Let me show you around the place. Alright, Michael. This will be your office for 6 hours, and you're staying here for the night. Where are the animatronics? Oh, yeah, right. The animatronics. They're in the parts and service room. Let me show you. This is Freddy, that's Bonnie, and that's Chico. But Foxy, he's in his cove. They won't be moving until you go on your night shift. They'll be on the stage. But don't worry, they won't be moving anytime soon. Alright, Michael. I need you here by 12 in the morning tomorrow, okay? I have to go get ready for a party, so I'll see you later. Alright, time for my night shift. Alright, get started.
Do you realize how much money this will save us?
What's that?
I just built a budgeting app with Base 44. Look, it pulls all our expenses into one place and breaks down spending by team.
Guys, Nina just built an app.
Impossible.
Nina can't code.
Interesting. Can it generate reports?
It can now.
Nice. That's actually pretty good. If you're going for generic.
How about now?
Oh, that's much better. What about all of our files?
It's already connected to our drive and our mail and Slack.
You gotta send this to finance.
Interesting. But it needs editing permission by department.
Sure. Anything else?
Can this thing process invoices?
Can it show cost growth by category?
Is it password protected? Can it track spending trends?
Only can auto flag overspending.
Done.
Nice.
Who could be calling this phone at 12 in the morning? Hello?
Hello? Hello? I wanted to record a message for you to help you get settled in on your first night. I actually worked in that office before you. I'm finishing up my last week now, as a matter of fact, so I know it can be overwhelming. I'm here to tell you there's nothing to worry about. You'll be fine. Let's focus in on getting through your first week, okay? Let's see. First, there's an introductory greeting from the company that I'm supposed to read. Well, it's kind of a legal thing, you know? Welcome to Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria. The animatronic characters here do get a bit quirky at night, but do I blame them? No. If I were forced to sing those same stupid songs for 20 years and I never got a bath, I'd probably be a bit furious too at night. So remember, these characters hold a special place in our hearts of children, and we need to show them a little respect, right? Okay. So just be aware, the characters do tend to wander a bit. They're left in some kind of free roaming mode at night. Something about their servos locking up if they get turned off for too long. They used to be allowed to walk around during the day, too. Yeah, they don't tell you these things. But hey, first day, should be a breeze. I'll chat with you tomorrow. Check those cameras and remember to close the doors only if absolutely necessary. Conserve power. Alright, good night.
Finally, man. Alright, well, this is gonna be a long night. What the hell? That had to be a camera glitch. I gotta check this out. Oh shit! Get what the guy meant about free roam. Oh hell no, I'm not doing this again. Alright, now that the doors are both closed, I'm just gonna take a nap. Alright, 5 a.m. Perfect. My shift's about to end. Wait, why is that door open? Come on, come on, come on! No, 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 no! Wait. 6 o'clock. I don't gotta be here anymore. Holy shit, that was close. I gotta get out of here.
Oh, hey, Michael. How was your first night?
I mean, it was alright. The animatronics did malfunction a little bit.
Oh, that. Well, the animatronics have this weird mode called Night Room, but they won't hurt you. Anyways, Michael, hope to see you on your next shift tonight. See you then.
Oh, Jesus, I know. Oh.
Hello? Hello? Hey, you're doing great. Most people don't last this long. I mean, you know, they usually move on to other things by now. I'm not implying that they died. That's not what I meant. Anyway, I better not take up too much of your time. Things start getting real tonight. Hey listen, I had an idea. If you happen to get caught and want to avoid getting stuffed in a Freddy suit, try playing dead. You know, go limp. Then there's a chance that they'll maybe think that you're an empty costume instead. Then again, if it's an empty costume, they might try to stuff a metal skeleton inside of you. I wonder how that might work. Yeah, never mind, scratch that. It's best not to get caught. Okay, I'll leave you to it. See you on the flip side.
Alright, it's already 1 a.m. Nobody's moved off the stadium. And Foxy's still in his cove. The hell? Oh shit! come on! Come on! After these 5 nights, I'm getting out of this hellhole.
Are you sure your tax expert is right for you? Switch to TurboTax Full Service. You'll be matched with a TurboTax expert and get real-time updates on their progress. And you get your best outcome guaranteed. Switch to TurboTax Full Service.
Hey, Michael. I know this is right after your night shift and then out of the blue, but I was just wondering if we can meet up tomorrow at 8 in the morning for some coffee.
I guess.
Alright, great to hear. I'll see you tomorrow. Hello? Hello? Hey, you're doing great. Most people don't last this long. I mean, you know, they usually move on to other things by now. I'm not implying that they died. That's not what I meant. Anyway, I better not take up too much of your time. Things start getting real tonight. Hey listen, I had an idea. If you happen to get caught and want to avoid getting stuck in a Freddy suit, try playing dead. You know, go limp. Then there's a chance that they'll maybe think that you're an empty costume instead. Then again, if they think empty costume, they might try to stuff a metal skeleton inside of you. I wonder how that might work. Yeah, never mind, scratch that. It's best not to get caught. Okay, I'll leave you to it. See you on the flip side.
Oh crap! Bonnie's coming away! Alright, let's see where Chica is. Okay, she's in the kitchen. Great! Oh god, Foxy's out now. Give me a fucking break. It's only 3 in the morning. I'm not gonna make it. I'm gonna die. I'm not gonna last any longer in this office. I might as well just hide. Might be 6 a.m. now. Oh, hey Michael. How was your 3rd night? Very chaotic. Alright, well, I'm not gonna lie to you here. Basically, the animatronics get very aggressive on the 4th night. And around 15 years ago, you know when those 5 kids went missing? They were killed by somebody in the spring Bonnie suit. And there's nowhere to hide the bodies in the pizzeria. So they have to be in the animatronics. How am I gonna survive? Look, if you hear anybody walk into the pizzeria, what you must do is fight back or hide. There's nothing else you can do. Alright, I'll try my best. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. Alright, see you, Michael. Alright, for this 4th night, I'm really gonna need to focus to stay alive. Again.
Hello?
God. Oh shit, Bonnie's coming already! Oh shit, it's Bonnie! Oh shit! I gotta run! Come on! Wait, no, please! I gotta get out of here.
Oh my god, Michael, you made it. Wait, did you see Spring Bonnie? No. Oh, that's great to hear. But you do know that means he's coming tomorrow. I need you to be really focused. So, you know, you don't die.
Alright, I'll be ready. Thanks.
Spectracide Weed and Grass Killer kills down to the root and is rainproof in 15 minutes. Killer outcomes from a brand trusted by millions for more than 60 years. Spectracide, you hold the power.
Alright, one more night.
In this video, I had 100 Gorilla Tag VR players play 10 different game modes in 10 different lobbies. All these people came from my Discord server, which you could join the Discord server down below. So if you'd like to be in one of my videos, please come join below. It's free and it's a really fun place to come hang out and make friends. I'm gonna be playing Manhunt, Hide and Seek, Monkey on the Shelf by Fish Stew, Normal Tag, Hunt, Sharks and Minnows, Mall Rush, Floor is Lava, Nine in the Chamber by Mirados, and One Hand Only. Most of these I've already done separate videos on. I've never done them all in one video, so you can go check those out as well. As usual, before we hop in, I have a drink to try. Baba boom. Bang Energy, Bankster Berry energy drink. Fuel your destiny. I will. Here it is, if you'd like to go try it yourself. Wowie. Ooh, that's so much sugar in there. Ugh, like kind of fake sugar taste. Look, if you enjoyed this video, please hit subscribe. Notice how that wasn't a question. So many lives have already been lost. Those lives belong to people who didn't subscribe, and I took their lives personally. I watched the life drain out of their body. I looked them in the eyes as they said their final breaths, and I said, you should have clicked that button. So do us all a favor and subscribe. Enjoy!
Julian.
Yeah?
Can we go sledding tomorrow?
There is a lot about the job that isn't actually that fun that I have now automated away almost entirely. One of them is Sentry. This is kind of a different type of automation where it's going to go through on whatever schedule, whatever cadence, and it picks off one of the top Sentry issues. So what this type of automation does is it allows us to focus on what is going to make the Codex app great to use and useful and joyful, and all of the things that like bugs and things that fall through the cracks that like aren't quite as fun to figure out, at least for me. That stuff can happen kind of behind the scenes.
Alright, listen, we got 5 minutes. You guys know how Manhunt works, right? Okay, everyone get tagged except me. Ready? Tag everyone. No, not yet. Is everyone ready? Oh, wait, hold on. My heater's still on. Hold on. Okay. Okay. I'm planning a route. Okay, ready? 3, 2. Hey, guys. What? You guys know, like, VHS tapes? And you know, people also use these things called CDs? CDs nuts! Okay, go! Ow! Yes, you're going. Oh, shit. Wait! Ow! Yes, you're going. Oh, shit. Wait! Bad start. Horrible start. The worst start ever. The worst start ever. Ah! Ah, frick! Oh my god. Bro, this was probably a bad game mode to start with. Round 2.
Come here.
I feel like this is unfair. You stay there. I'll go somewhere. Hey, wait! What happened to stay there? Get out of here, man! I'm drinking water. Okay. Hey! You guys are surrounding me! Okay, all tag monkeys get into the treehouse. Then it's fair. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go! That was so bad. Alright, I gotta go to the next code, guys. That was tough. Yes. Oh, yes. Monkey God, strike down upon me! Monkey frick. I suck. Okay, bye guys. Can you still do the box monkey?
Good question. Okay.